imagine this. You're in an English-speaking country. You're not feeling great. And suddenly, the thought of seeing a doctor feels like,
Yeah.
well, scaling a linguistic mountain.
Yeah, it really does.
You might know how to say headache, right?
Yeah.
But then the doctor starts asking all these questions. Sharp, dull, does it come and go? And it all just gets blurry.
Confusing. That wave of nervousness, that feeling overwhelmed, it's super common.
Totally. And it's exactly what we're diving into today. Our sources lay out a really clear step-by-step guide to, mastering medical English.
Turning that uncertainty into actual capability.
Exactly.
And what's truly critical here, as our sources really emphasize, is just how vital clear communication becomes when your health is literally on the line.
Absolutely.
This isn't just about knowing a few medical words. It's about unlocking a fundamental level of self-advocacy.
Right. Speaking up for yourself.
It's about gaining confidence, making sure you're safe, and really being in control of your own well-being. So this deep dive, it's designed to turn that scary experience into an empowering one.
Make you feel prepared.
Yeah, prepared for anything, basically.
Okay, so our mission today is to walk you through a complete doctor's visit. From the very start, like the moment you decide you need to see someone, all the way through understanding the advice and any follow-up care.
The whole journey.
We're going to look at real-life conversations, essential phrases, key vocabulary, and even those, subtle cultural things that can make a big difference.
Those are important, too.
And this is where it gets really interesting. We're going to break down each stage so you know exactly what to say and what to expect.
Making it feel much more manageable.
Exactly. Natural and useful. Okay, so let's begin at the very first step, making that appointment.
The initial hurdle.
For many people, yeah. Phone calls can be especially stressful, can't they?
Definitely. You can't see the other person. The language might feel fast.
Adds to the confusion. And our sources actually point out a common issue here.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
People often try translating word for word in their heads during the call.
Right, which just ramps up the stress.
Totally. Instead, the sources say, focus on simplicity in keywords.
Okay, so what does that actually look like when you're booking an appointment? How do you keep it simple?
Well, when you first call, you'll probably hear something like, good morning, Dr. Anderson's office. How may I help you?
Standard greeting.
Yep. Your response can be super simple. Hi, I'd like to make an appointment, please.
Straightforward.
Or if it's a routine checkup, regular visit when you're not sick, just for general health.
Preventative.
You could say, I'm calling to schedule a checkup. Or if you have a specific worry, I have a health concern I'd like to talk to the doctor about.
Okay, simple options.
Then they'll need your info. What is your full name? What's your date of birth?
Yeah.
Maybe, have you been here before?
Right, the basics.
If it's your first time, just say, no, this is my first time. If not, yes, I've been here before. Easy enough.
Got it.
Now, when they ask why you need the appointment, like what's the reason for the visit or any symptoms, the key is brevity. Plain English.
Yes. No need for complex medical terms yet?
Exactly. Just explain what's up.
Oh.
I've had a sore throat for a few days, or I've been feeling very tired lately. Even, I think I might have the flu.
Okay, clear, direct.
Then comes understanding appointment times. They might offer something like, the next available is next Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Does that work for you? You can just say, yes, that's fine. Or if it doesn't work, ask, do you have anything earlier or later, perhaps?
Good to know you can ask for alternatives.
And it helps to know the usual time frames. Morning is usually 8 till 12, afternoon maybe 12 till 5, and evening clinics might run 5 till 8, that sort of thing.
Useful context.
Finally, ending the call, they'll confirm. Okay, you're all set for Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Please arrive 10 minutes early and bring your health card.
Important details.
And you just close politely. Thank you very much. See you then.
That's a great walkthrough. Even that initial phone call, it seems small, but it's packed with useful phrases.
It really is.
And our sources really stress this. Practicing it out loud, maybe even role-playing both sides,
Oh, right.
it builds that mental muscle memory. It significantly boosts your confidence for the whole visit later on.
Makes sense. The smoother that first step feels.
The better the rest of the visit will likely go. Yeah.
Okay, appointment made. Now, let's shift to arriving at the clinic. This is often your first face-to-face interaction, usually with a receptionist.
Right. And what's often overlooked, our sources say, is how this check-in process kind of sets the tone for the whole visit.
How so?
Well, it's your first chance to establish clarity, be polite. It just makes the whole experience feel less stressful from the get-go.
Okay, good point. So you walk in, the receptionist might say, "Good morning, how can I help you?" Or, "Hi, do you have an appointment?" Maybe just, "Can I get your name, please?"
Uh-huh. Various greetings.
Your best response. Give them the doctor's name and the appointment time, plus your name. Like, "Hi, I have an appointment with Dr. Lopez at 3 o'clock. My name is Isha Khan."
Gets them the info they need quickly.
Exactly. Then be ready for common questions. "Can I see your health card?" Or maybe insurance card, please.
Okay. And what's the difference there?
Good question. In places like Canada or the UK, with public health care, it's usually a health card. In the US, it's more often an insurance card.
Got it. Depends on the system.
Right. A
Yeah.
simple, "Sure, here it is, works fine." They might also ask, "Have you been here before?"
Mm-hmm.
Again, or the big one, "Can you please fill out this form?"
Ah, the paperwork, especially for first-timers.
Yep. It usually asks for personal details, health history, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And here's a really crucial tip from the sources. If you're struggling with the form, it is completely okay to ask for help.
Don't feel embarrassed.
Not at all. You can say, "Could you please help me with this form?" Or, "I'm not sure what this question means." Honestly, these forms can be confusing even for native speakers sometimes.
That's reassuring.
And the sources highlight some words you'll often see. Allergies, things your body reacts badly to, medications, drugs you take, symptoms, the signs you're feeling sick, and chronic conditions, long-term health issues.
Good vocabulary to know beforehand.
Definitely. Then, once you're checked in, the receptionist will probably say, "Please take a seat. The doctor will be with you shortly," or maybe the nurse will call you in soon.
So you head to the waiting room.
Right. And listen for your name. They might call Aisha Khan, or maybe just, "Sam, you can come with me now."
Okay, that covers check-in pretty well. It's that first in-person chance to use your English in the medical setting.
Being clear, being polite definitely helps set a positive tone.
Absolutely.
And now, the big one,
Hmm.
the most crucial part, actually talking to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we really need to unpack the challenge of describing how you feel, those internal sensations. It can feel intimidating.
It really can. But, clear communication here, that's the direct path to getting the right diagnosis and treatment.
Makes sense?
And our sources really emphasize something beyond just memorizing words. It's the power of active observation.
Active observation. What do you mean?
Learning to really notice and then articulate how your body feels, even if it means using simple comparisons or gestures sometimes.
Okay, so how does that look in practice with the doctor?
Well, it means focusing on being descriptive. The doctor usually starts with something like, "What brings you in today?" Or, "How can I help?" Maybe, "What seems to be the problem?"
Standard openers.
Right. Your response should be brief, state the main issue, and importantly, how long it's been going on.
Ah, the duration.
Yes. Like, "I've had a really bad cough for the past few days," or "I've been feeling dizzy and weak since yesterday," or "I have pain in my lower back. It started about a week ago."
Starting with the time frame helps them gauge severity.
Exactly. Now, for describing pain or discomfort, this is key. The doctor will ask for specifics. Can you describe the pain? Is it sharp or dull? Does it come and go?
Right, and the sources give us some good vocabulary here.
They do, like sharp pain, sudden, strong, like a knife stab almost.
No.
Dull pain, more constant, but less intense, like an ache.
Okay.
Throbbing that feels like a pulse or a drum beat. Burning like heat, a hot feeling. And stabbing quick, intense jabs of pain.
So you could say it's a sharp pain in my
It
chest.
comes and goes.
Ugh.
Or it's a dull, throbbing pain in my head. Using those descriptors helps immensely.
It can feel a bit like charades sometimes, trying to explain internal feelings.
It can, but these words provide a good starting point.
Okay, what about other symptoms?
Common ones to know: fever, high temperature, chills feeling cold and shivery, nausea feeling like you might throw up,
Ugh.
fatigue that's extreme tiredness, not just regular sleepy, shortness of breath, finding it hard to breathe, and swelling when a body part gets bigger, puffy.
Got it. And what if you just don't know the word?
Crucially, the sources say, it's okay. You can always say something like, I'm not sure what to call it, but it feels like, and then describe it simply.
Shows you're trying.
Exactly. The doctor can work with that. And don't forget expressing concern or asking questions.
Right. That's important too.
If you're worried, say it. I'm really worried this might be something serious. It's okay to voice that.
And if you don't understand the doctor,
Absolutely ask for clarification. Never hesitate. Could you please explain that again? What does that mean? Or even, can you say it more simply?
it's your right to understand your health.
Totally. And finally, they might ask about your medical history or lifestyle. Do you smoke or drink? How often do you exercise? Any existing medical conditions?
And honesty here is key, right?
Absolutely vital. It helps them give you the best, safest care.
Okay, that's a really solid breakdown. Describing symptoms clearly is, well, it's one of the most powerful skills you can have in this situation.
Puts you in the driver's seat, really. Ensures the doctor gets the best info. It enables that collaborative effort we were talking about.
Right. Okay, so you've explained how you feel. Now the doctor gives their assessment. This next stage is all about absorbing potentially complex info and understanding the plan.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here, according to our sources, is that this stage is just as important for you, the patient, as it is for the doctor.
How so?
Because listening carefully and asking questions are absolutely paramount. The sources highlight that patients who actively engage asking those clarifying questions, even if it feels a bit awkward, they actually help their doctors provide better, more personalized care. It shifts the dynamic
From just passively receiving information.
to being an active partner in your own health journey.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's help people navigate this. First, you're listening for the diagnosis or the explanation.
The diagnosis being what the doctor thinks is wrong.
Right. They might say, it looks like you have a sinus infection, or I believe this is a mild case of bronchitis. Maybe it's likely just a tension headache.
Or sometimes.
Sometimes they're not sure yet. We're not sure yet. I'd like to run some tests. Okay. And if you don't understand the name of the condition,
Ask. Could you please spell that for me? Or what does that mean? It's totally fine not to know medical jargon right away.
good a reminder.
Next, following instructions. This is critical. You might hear things like, take this medication twice a day for 7 days.
Specific directions.
Or drink lots of fluids and get plenty of rest. Avoid heavy lifting for the next few weeks. Or the important one, if the symptoms get worse, come back or go to the emergency room.
Okay. And how do you make sure you've understood correctly?
Our sources really emphasize repeating back the instructions. It's powerful. Like, okay, so I take one pill in the morning and one at night.
Confirms understanding for both of you.
Exactly. Clears up any potential confusion right there. Now, if you need medicine, you'll get a prescription.
Which is that written note for the pharmacy.
Right. The doctor might say, I'm going to prescribe antibiotics. Common terms you might hear are antibiotics, painkillers, maybe an inhaler, or an ointment.
And you should ask questions about the prescription, right?
Definitely. Key questions. Are there any side effects? Should I take it with food? Can I drive while taking this?
Important safety questions.
Very. The doctor might also schedule more tests or follow-ups.
Like blood tests or x-rays?
Yeah, they can say, I'm going to order a blood test, or we'll need to do an x-ray, or maybe I'd like to see you again in 2 weeks.
And what should you ask then?
Ask the practical stuff. Where do I go for the test? Do I need to book another appointment for that? Will someone call me with the results? Get the logistics clear.
Good point. Don't leave wondering.
Exactly. Finally, ending the visit, you can say thank you for your help, and it's always good to quickly confirm key details again.
Like?
Just to be sure.
Sure.
I take the medicine for 7 days, right? Or ask about next steps. When should I come back if it doesn't get better? Or maybe, is it okay to go to work while I'm recovering?
Don't feel rushed.
Never feel rushed. It's your health. You have the absolute right to understand everything clearly before you leave.
That's such a critical point. Understanding the doctor's advice is just as vital as describing your symptoms was.
Absolutely.
And if anything is unclear, speaking up, it's not weakness, it's being smart. It protects your health.
Well said. Okay, so we've covered the main parts of the visit.
Yeah.
But, learning doesn't stop when you walk out the door.
Right.
So
Right.
how do you really internalize all this? How do you make this English useful in real life so you're not just learning it, you're actually comfortable using it?
Yeah, this raises that important question. How does consistent practice turn knowledge into actual confidence?
Mm-hmm.
And our sources offer some excellent, really practical strategies for that,
Right.
moving from just understanding to actively engaging.
Okay, let's hear them. What's strategy number 1?
Well, one of the best ways is role-playing. Seriously.
Practicing the conversations.
Yeah. With a friend, a language partner, even just by yourself. Imagine calling the office. Say out loud, "Hi, I'd like to make an appointment," then switch roles. Be the receptionist.
Talk to yourself.
Why not? Sure, what's the reason for the visit? Keep going back and forth. I remember one source mentioned someone practicing phrases in the mirror. Sounds silly, maybe, but it genuinely boosted their confidence.
Hey, whatever works. You can even record yourself on your phone.
Good idea. Play it back. Check your pronunciation, how it sounds.
Okay, what else?
Using flashcards for medical vocabulary. Those specific words can seem intimidating,
Yeah, they can.
but regular practice makes them familiar. So, one side, shortness of breath. Other side, trouble breathing, or dizziness and feeling like the room is spinning.
Include phrases too.
Absolutely. Like, I've had a fever since yesterday, or is this medication safe with food? There are apps like Anki or Quizlet that make creating these super easy too.
Good tip. Digital flashcards. What's next?
Our sources also suggest watching relevant videos or listening to podcasts.
Like this one.
Exactly. Or find ones where doctors explain things simply, or where patients share their experiences. Even medical dramas watched with subtitles can be helpful.
Really? Like
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy.
Well, maybe more realistic ones. But yeah, listen for phrases, notice how patients respond, the tone, you can pause, repeat lines out loud. Great listening and speaking practice.
Okay, interesting. And another tip.
Keeping a dedicated health vocabulary journal.
Like a notebook.
Yeah, just a simple notebook. Organize it by topic. Symptoms, body parts, medical tests, questions to ask. Whenever you learn something new, write it down.
Writing helps lock it in memory.
It really does. And the final, maybe most important tip.
Go on.
In the real situation, remember to be honest and stay calm.
Easier said than done sometimes.
True. It's normal to be nervous. Even native speakers get anxious at the doctors. But the sources emphasize you don't need perfect English.
Clarity over perfection.
Exactly. Be honest about how you feel, be as clear as you can, and always ask if you don't understand. You could even prepare a little note beforehand.
Oh, like a cheat sheet.
Sort of. List your symptoms, any medications you take, and the questions you want to ask. It just makes the visit smoother for everyone. Takes some pressure off.
That's actually a really practical idea. Okay, so wrapping this all up, what does this really mean for you, the listener?
Yeah, what's the big takeaway?
Well, this deep dive isn't just about memorizing medical words, is it? It's fundamentally about gaining the confidence to advocate for your own health.
Being your own champion.
It's about feeling in control, feeling safe, and feeling heard no matter where you are, no matter the language spoken around you.
And if we connect that to the bigger picture, mastering this specific skill, it really empowers you in a world overflowing with information. It
Absolutely.
lets you critically engage with vital personal details about your own body, your own health. It ensures you get the care you actually need. It truly protects you.
Empowers you.
And yeah, in critical moments, clear communication can genuinely save your life. It's that important.
Wow. Okay. So this knowledge really transforms that anxiety we talked about at the start
Yeah,
into genuine capability.
it does.
Your health is your absolute top priority. And now, hopefully, you feel like you have more tools, practical tools, to ensure clear communication and get effective care.
Go forth, be confident.
Empower yourself with these real-life English skills. You really have got this.